I know in my last video, which by the way I worked very hard on and personally think it's among my best, so please support it because it hasn't gotten a lot of views, I said I would review the Babysitter Killer Queen. Well, not today. Now for a review of something with non-sexy kids. Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous is a new animated series on Netflix and the newest addition to the Jurassic Park franchise. Created by Zach Stentz, a writer for projects like X-Men First Class and Thor, and made by DreamWorks Animation. It is about six teens who are among the first to attend Jurassic World's new summer camp, and everything goes completely right, and the show is about them all having the time of their lives with dinosaurs. Just kidding, the camp happens to open at around the same time as the events of the Jurassic World movie, and these kids are totally fine. Now, I have pretty mixed feelings about the recent Jurassic Park Jurassic World. The original is among my favorite movies, and both of the recent films I found to be very enjoyable, but really just okay. While dinosaur action is cool, both the story and a lot of the characters are pretty dumb. And I'm not 100% sure the story is about making dinosaurs fight for people or in the spirit of the original's more grounded man surviving against dinosaur story. One thing that struck me about the show was how, despite being at least partially aimed at children, this is not a toned down version of the movies. These kids are put into real danger, and there are a few one off adult characters that end up being dino food. There's also a surprising amount of tension in the show's best parts. It's perfectly in tune with the franchise's signature mixture of dinosaurs are majestic and cool, and dinosaurs are scary and will kill you. I also enjoyed the characters. While not all of them are particularly complex, they are all at least interesting enough to get invested in, and they have good chemistry together. There are characters who are introduced pretty much like that guy in every horror movie who dies first, and we're not supposed to feel for him because he was an asshole, yet by the end they turn out to be at least tolerable. A major issue I have with it is in the first few episodes. These all happen before things go horribly wrong with the park, and the characters have their own adventures that still involve them running away from dinosaurs. I feel like it kind of cheapens the parts where things actually do fall apart. Like, okay, everyone's lives are in danger and all that, but they've already had three near-death experiences, and it seems pretty clear that the camp was never safe to begin with. I think I kind of get why they did it, to make things more interesting while they develop the characters and their relationships to each other and introduce certain plot points. Something I guess would be even more important for its younger audience who may not be so patient. Besides, at any age, nothing's worse than hearing someone recommend a show and then say, yeah, it starts out really boring, but once you get past the first 20 hours, it's pretty good. But I don't think you need to do all that to keep children's attention. Just move the plot forward at a decent pace, show some dinosaurs, maybe explicitly hint at the fact that something is about to go horribly wrong. I don't think anyone will complain, and the series as a whole would be all the better for it. Although, once disaster strikes, the show picks up. And even before that, it's never outright bad. When I saw these episodes, I just presumed it was a decent episodic series that was maybe advertised wrong to make it look more like things that are worse than they actually are. I'm not completely sure if that episodic format would have suited this concept, but it would have still been entertaining. But anyway, this series excels because it doesn't explicitly see itself as just for kids, and it's not afraid to scare the crap out of those kids who inevitably will watch it. It is also surprisingly more grounded than its namesake and closer in tone to the original. I think it might be the best Jurassic Park entry since The Lost World. Hopefully it gets a second season because it clearly sets itself up for one that would define the entire concept of the series. I mean, yes, the finale could be considered an end, but that would be one depressing ending. This show is the biggest surprise of the year and a delight for dinosaur fans of all ages.